A very warm welcome to the IBSA World Games 2023 Birmingham, live from the University of Wolverhampton Walsall campus for the partially sighted World Championship match between England, the host nation, and Spain. My name is Rob Scanlon, delighted to be bringing you coverage of this game. England ranked second in the world. They warmed up with some impressive scorelines in the build-up to this competition, beating the likes of France 4-0 at St George's Park in late May, beating a fully sighted futsal side in Leicester as well, and they're backed by a sizable home crowd here in this indoor sports hall as we await the players to emerge from down below us. A Group A match, England and Spain today. Earlier on we saw Italy take on France. If you missed the scoreline, it was a cracking game. France were ahead twice in the game, 1-0 and 2-1, but Italy roared back and clinched the first 3 points of the competition to win 3-2. In Group B, the number one ranked side in the world, Ukraine, saw off Japan pretty comfortably by 3-0, and they were very impressive. They look to be England's biggest threat to claiming the partially sighted World Championship trophy on home soil. But that is the target set for Steve Daly's side. And it's been very clear that England are targeting the win. James Watkins, the senior technical performance manager, said they've been set the target to win the tournament. England playing in a home tournament for the first time since Manchester in 2004. There's lots of supporters here. There's a couple of TV networks as well. So a bit of added pressure for the England players, but hopefully they can thrive. The Para-Lions, as they're referred to, hopefully following in the footsteps of the Lionesses, who have reached a World Cup final earlier on today out in Australia by beating the host nation in the semi-final. Brilliant result there. So a good day for England, although in the blind football competition that we've been covering at the University of Birmingham earlier this week, hasn't been going so well for the women's and the men's side. Women's side just picking up a solitary point from their first few games, unable to score. The men's side losing their first game to Germany. But here come the partially sighted players of England and Spain. Great ovation from the home crowd. Supporters on their feet. Led out by captain John McDougall, the England skipper, vastly experienced player, a Birmingham City boy, a Birmingham City fan. What a moment for him and his squad. Spain out to spoil the party. There'll be dangerous opponents today, I'm sure. Everyone remains on their feet. The volunteers hold up the flags as we await the national anthems of Spain and England. proud, passionate moment for the players of Spain and England representing their country on the world stage here today. Let's go through the two teams. Futsal rules, so 5 aside. Both teams have a sighted goalkeeper. For Spain, it's Julio Alonso. Number 11, Juan Antonio Almeida Galvez. Number 6, Carlos Garcia Mendez. Number 3, Oliver Rodriguez Canestro. Number 10, Sol Zamora Martinez. On the subs bench, sub-goalkeeper Jorge Torres Fernandez. Number 2 is Hector Garcia Seda. Number 4, Mark Lados Cruz. Number 5, Daniel Garcia Crevellan. Number 7, Eduardo Fuentes Conejo. Number 8, Amir Drissi Barada. And number 9, Juan Miguel Fuentes Conejo. And the two Conejo brothers on the bench for Spain to start off with. They're captained by Oliver Rodriguez Canestro. Ready for the host nation then. Here's the England team news. In goal will be number 13, Miles Chadwick. Number 4, playing his 3rd World Cup, Harry Gibbons. Number 6 is Doug Pratt. Number 11 is Bolton boy Liam Spinks. And number 10, playing his 4th World Cup, Adam Leone. They're coached by Steve Daly, 150 caps, awarded an MBE in 2020. He's played at 9 World Championships. Steve Daly, vastly experienced player and now a coach. Their subs are Jack Walsh, sub-goalkeeper, Paul McHugh, local boy Josh Pugh. Where's number 3? Harry McDonald is 5. John McDougall, the captain, is 7. Jacob Heisman is number 8. Can't wait for this one. England against Spain. The two Wolves representing the city of Wolverhampton on the far wall, either side of the electronic scoreboard. The 20-minute timer, 20 minutes per half. England's kick-off from right to left in this first half. Doug Pratt, the man over the ball with the white boots on. England in their home kits. White shirts with blue trim, navy blue shorts and white socks. Spain in their change strip of black shirts, gold lettering on the back, white shorts and black socks. Early touch for Miles Chadwick in the England goal. Down the right goes Adam Leone. And he gets the decision. First foul of the game inside the opening few seconds. Here's against Spain. So the ball is just in from the far touchline. And 10 metres into the Spain half. Gibbons switches to play. Leone tries to jag in field. He's intercepted. And across comes Gibbons to see the ball out of play. And Spain threatening a counter-attack there. Loads of St. George's flags. There's a youngster there just at the bottom of your screen. Little baby with holding a hat on. England flags. Really nice atmosphere here in this indoor sports hall. Big occasion. As an early shot comes in and diverted home, and there's the first goal for England. The host nation up and running inside the first minute. Doug Pratt turned it home. A well-worked routine from the kick-in, and Pratt was on hand from short range to give England the lead against Spain. Fired across by Gibbons. There was Pratt. First time effort, low into the bottom right-hand corner. England lead Spain by 1-0. Spanish goalkeeper calls for calm. Jorge Torres Fernandez beaten. And see him
telling his players just to calm. The nerves might be jangling. There's a big home crowd in here. Lots of support for England. Doug Pratt with the first goal. It was 32 seconds on the clock, and he turned it in. The stopwatch does stop every time the ball goes out of play, just like now. On halfway, Harry Gibbons not able to keep that ball in. Galvez. Back to Mendes. Given away. Here's Pratt, the goal scorer. Can he feed it back inside? Oh, and a great effort by Liam Spinks. Sliding in left-footed. There's a bit of a clash of knees between Spinks and Fernandez. Spinks very close, agonisingly close to making it 2-0. It's almost a Gaza Euro 1996 moment there for the number 11, Liam Spinks. Plays his club football for Bolton Wanderers. If you are partially sighted or know someone who is, do have a look on the FA's website, because the partially sighted club football scene is really thriving and growing all the time. I'm sure, watching on here as Spinks goes close again, forcing Fernandez to tip the ball wide for a corner. It's all England. I'm sure if you watched these opening exchanges and seeing the pride on the face of the players during the national anthems, it's something you'd want to be involved in. So look out for your local club, or recommend it to someone, because it's a growing game. And England could make it 2 here. It's stabbed wide by Doug Pratt. The corner found him inside the area, not far away. Good delivery from Spinks, low into the box. Spain look a bit rattled here. 6th in the world, Spain, in the partially sighted format. England's ranked 2nd, and they're showing their prowess in these opening stages. They lead by Doug Pratt's goal to 0. Closing down by Spinks. Doesn't allow Spain to get out from their own half. They've got a kick in on this near side, midway through their own territory, right-hand side. Galvez will take it. Back to Mendes. Mendes gives it straight to Spinks. Spinks now to Pratt. Lovely layoff. Chance here for Leone. First touch was decent, but Spain nipped in. It's going to be another kick in, though. Very similar area to where they scored the goal from. Pratt is again lurking inside the penalty area. Will they try the same manoeuvre? Back to Harry Gibbons. Fired in a bit higher this time. Hits the 2-man wall and spins out for another kick in. 1-0 to England. Make a change. Harry McDonald comes on. Spinks is the man to make way. Gibbons try for a third kick in here. Drops it back this time to Leone. Tries an effort wide of the left-hand Spain post. The whistle has gone. It got a deflection, so it's a corner to England. The Para Lions are purring at the moment. It's been a great start. 1-0 they lead. Corner to England. Way to our left-hand side. Pulled back. Chance of a shot. Not far away from Leone. Restart for Spain. Nifty footwork from Martinez. The yellow boots on. Martinez midway through his own half. Central position, but good pressing from England. They hurry Spain, and it's out, prodded out for a restart to England. A kick in from this near side. Leone's going to take it. Number 10 on his back. Rolls it back into his own half, and Gibbons spreads the play over to the far side. Lovely ball by Leone. Tries to set McDonald away. McDonald, does he win a corner? Yes, he does. Last touch was off a Spain player. Spain bodies back for this corner as McDonald fires it against the captain Canestro. Another corner. 1-0 to England. 2 and a bit minutes gone. Back to Leone. Leone prods the ball into the penalty area, but it's away by Spain. Miles Chadwick's touched the ball once in the first 2.5 minutes in the England goal. Dominance from England so far. Leone deep inside his own half, left-hand side. Back to Chadwick now with a ball at his feet in the all sky blue goalkeeping kit. Flicked away by Gibbons under a bit of pressure and out of play and into touch as Spain make a couple of changes, rolling subs in this competition. One of those subs is Cornejo. Fuentes Cornejo, one of the brothers in the Spanish team. Taken off Spain though here. And McDonald challenged, but another kick in. Spain can't string passes together at the moment. It is all England. Harry McDonald to take this kick in midway through Spain territory. Rolls it to Gibbons. Gibbons attempts to get it across to Josh Pugh, who's just come on. Back with Spain. They clear their lines from the edge of their penalty area. Slightly miscue attempt there from Harry McDonald. Rolls all the way through. Goalkeeper Miles Chadwick can't come out of his penalty area. It's the only rule he really needs to adhere to. Here's Josh Pugh, number 3. Looks for a little give and go with Pratt. And now it's Gibbons, centre of the pitch. Rolls it to Pugh in the left back position. Pugh to Pratt. Now Pugh scoops it into touch on the far side. Now cards on the table. I'm a huge Josh Pugh fan. If you're not aware, he's a stand-up comedian, brilliant comedian. There's an hour-long special that he's released of one of his recent performances on YouTube, which I urge you to go and watch. And the best up-and-coming comedians in the country. Very funny online as well. He's on representing England, and he's closing the ball down now, and does well. Blocks the pass forward from Mark Lados Cruz. Out for a Spain restart away to our left-hand side. Jorge Torres Fernandez is the goalkeeper in all yellow, but he's not happy with the ball, so it's getting replaced. And the hard-working volunteers here helps out. And Spain try to build an attack. Dropped off into the centre circle, which is better from the Spanish side. Cornejo to Cruz. Pugh nicks it off Spain. Wins the ball back for England. Harry McDonald. Now Pratt stretches, can't keep it in. Out by the near touchline on the halfway line. Pratt though, and his close range goal separates the sides at the moment. Here comes Spain though, down the right hand side. Attempted cross from Crevean is charged down by Harry Gibbons. England kicking. Here's Gibbons, deep in his own half, left hand side. Fires a pass into the path of Doug Pratt, who can't quite bring it under his spell. Kick into Spain in the black shirts with the gold lettering on the back. Here's Hector Garcia Cerda. You can only find touch on the far side as England replace Doug Pratt with Paul McHugh. That's a good ovation as he comes on, the number 2 for England. He gets an early touch of the ball. Slightly miscued and it's taken off him. Worry here, but McHugh's back on the edge of his penalty area, able to find McDonald, but it's gone out of play. And they kick into Spain, and Spain just, after that early wobble and conceding after 32 seconds, have just found a bit of a foothold in this game. As the shot is driven in, and not far away there by
Juan Miguel Fuentes Conejo. Mal Chadwick had it covered. As the England fans find their voice, try to back the three lions. That pass and that move breaks down. And it's through to the Spanish goalkeeper. Conejo picks out Cerda. Tackled by his opposite number, McHugh. And that's a Spain kick in inside their own half. Conejo over to the far side. That's a good pass. Crevellon is charged down brilliantly by Gibbons. The home fans like that. Crevellon, though, may need some treatment. Facial injury here. He's just about to pull the trigger. Daniel Garcia Crevellon. And it was a meaty challenge on him from Harry Gibbons. Fair. That's nonetheless, the referee's just making sure he's okay. Referee today, Kirill Neshula. Second referee, James Keating. Pugh knocks it long downfield with a bit of backspin on it, and it's nearly in there from Harry McDonald. He got to the ball first, and then it squirmed clear, and he tried to wrap his foot around it, slightly off balance. Goalkeeper out of the picture, but it just didn't fall kindly enough for Harry McDonald, but a good delivery from Josh Pugh upfield. Nice bit of backspin on, great technique. Pugh makes way now for Liam Spinks. Gibbons finds Spinks over on the far side, the England right. Now back to Gibbons, sideways pass. Gibbons back in field to Paul McHugh. McHugh's pass is cut out, but it'll be England kicking just shy of the halfway point of the pitch. Clip down the right wing to McDonald, who tries a first-time effort over the bar. Spain rotate their entire outfield four. They lose the ball to Spinks. Now McHugh, Gibbons, sent in the middle of the defence. McHugh bundled over, but the decision goes Spain's way. Doug Pratt's goal after 32 seconds, the difference at the moment. Spain trailing by a goal to nil. Spanish have possession down the left-hand side. And Gibbons is going to have to do some defensive work here and shepherds the ball out of play for a England restart. And then sprints off as England make a couple of changes. Adam Leone back on. John McDougall, the skipper, has the ball now as well inside the penalty area. Finds McDonald, who gives the ball away, and a snapshot there came in. And a miss kick really from Garcia Mendez. England lucky. It was a slightly sloppy pass there. Garcia Mendez spun, but miscued his shot, but still has a corner. Took a deflection on the way out. England after that frenetic start, full throttle. Now having some defending to do, but can counter-attack here. Good defending there from Rodriguez Canestro. Harry McDonald was opening up his stride there down the right-hand side. But, England still have gained some ground and are inside Spain's half with this kick-in. Here's Leone. Taken away from Spinks. Cross from Spain. That was an important intervention from the captain, McDougall. Had to get that foot in there to stop the cross finding its target. But it is with Spain again. Martinez, who's looked lively, the number 10 for Spain. Scooped towards him now. The bright boots on, he's beaten to it by Leone. Leone can't find his man with the pass over to the far side. It's Spain ball. More even as a contest than the earlier exchanges would suggest. Spain ranked 6th in the world, England 2nd. England it is who lead by a goal to nil in the first half here in Warsaw. Galvez. That's a good pass. Miles Chadwick has to block the shot there from Martinez. And I think he's winded, England's keeper. But much better from Spain. Miles Chadwick helped to his feet. We do have Jack Walsh on the bench if required. He's doing some warming up exercises on the far side. But Chadwick looks okay to continue. Spain do have a corner though. And the shot comes in and it's wide on the spin from Juan Antonio Almeida Galvez. New number 11 for the Spaniards. And a timeout is called. Called by England. Making a chance to regroup and a chance for us to have a look at the highlights. And the first meaningful action was a goal for the host nation, England. Fired across. Pratt was there on hand to turn the ball in. It was a kick in that was well delivered. And England were bossing things early on. Very nearly a second. Liam Spinks. A toe poke just narrowly wide. And then from a corner, Doug Pratt couldn't quite force the ball home. Pugh with a lovely ball downfield found the on-rushing Harry McDonald. Agonisingly close again. But England can be very happy with, in particular, those opening 3 or 4 minutes. Spain have pegged them back slightly. But it's still England who have the advantage. Doug Pratt's goal to nil. Just over 13 minutes left of the first half. Good tempo to the game. It's fast, it's furious. Spain have a corner. No, they don't. Referee says it's an England restart. Slightly panicky clearance there from Martinez. Over on the far side, I think he was under a bit more pressure than he initially realised. England have a kick in midway through the Spain half, down their right. Gibbons, Leone. Good turn from Spinks. Unleashes a fierce drive and it's well saved by Fernandez. Lovely turn from Liam Spinks. Received it back to goal. Turned away from his man. Fired a drive towards the top right-hand corner. Good save. Diving away by Fernandez. But England, through Gibbons, has a shot sliced pretty far wide in the end. First time effort from Gibbons, wide of the left-hand post. Number 4, pulling the strings from deep for England. Key player. Playing his 3rd World Championships. Closing down from Liam Spinks, charging down the clearance from Martinez. Spain restart, taken by Fernandez, away to our left-hand side. Galvez, lovely turn, away from Leone. Spain threatening here. Shot comes in, and it's fired high into the net by Martinez. It's Spain who equalise to silence the home crowd. Spain 1, England 1. Sol, Zamora, Martinez with the goal. It was Mendes with the ball across. Martinez was on hand to clip it into the roof of the net. And Spain, as I say, started the game on the back foot, but have really grown in confidence. And it's one apiece. Here is Martinez. He's going to roll it back to Canestro. He's going to fire it first time, deflected out for a corner. On the left wing for Spain. Another first time shot. Miscued. Blocked by England. Can't quite clear their lines though. And Canestro allows it to go through to his goalkeeper, and Spain can start a new attack through Galvez. It's taken off him by Pratt. Squares the ball. Can't find Leone. It's intercepted and away by Spain. Good play by Doug Pratt. Spain kick in. Deep in their own half, right-hand side. 1-1 the score. There's the goal scorer. Martinez tries to nutmeg Gibbons, who's having none of it. But Gibbons can't quite keep the ball in on halfway. And it's a Spain kick in. That's clever. Martinez does find a nutmeg there and picks out Galvez, who shoots, and I think it's safe to say he's more of a right-footed player with that effort. Left-footed, he just snatched at that slightly, and the shot was comfortably wide of Chadwick's near post. Here's Leone. Back to Gibbons, inside his own penalty area. Miscontrols it, and it's out for a corner. Cheap corner to concede on that occasion for the Para-Lions. Juan Antonio Almeida Galvez back to Martinez. Spain pull it back from the byline. Chance of a shot. And it's skewed horribly wide by Galvez. But it's Spain who are on top at the moment, you have to say. Home crowd a bit quiet. Lots of flags draped on the stand below us. Loads of St. George crosses. Support I can see for Gibbons. And he's got some defending to do here, and a bit fortunate there, England, that the pass didn't find Garcia Mendes, who was waiting inside. 2 against 1 temporarily there. England do have the kick in after the ball found touch. Away to our right-hand side. It's the England left. Played forward by Gibbons. He's looking for Pratt, but it's cut out by Oliver Canestro. Liam Spinks makes way. On comes Harry McDonald. Take this kick in on halfway. Back to Gibbons. Spreads the ball to this near side in Leone. Now Gibbons in the central defensive region. But not on the same wavelength as Pratt there, and can only find touch on the far side. Well, Martinez, the goal scorer, has just gone off. And Spain make a couple of changes of their own. Here's one of them now. Mark Lados Cruz. Glasses on. Burst down the right-hand side, but Spain lose the ball. And it's with England. McDonald touches this kick into Gibbons and then sets off down the left-hand side. Here's Leone. Pratt is challenged as he tries to turn it round the corner from inside the centre circle. We're approaching the halfway mark of the first half. Spain 1, England 1. Doug Pratt's 32-second opener, equalised by Martinez of Spain. And Spain were forced a kick in midway through England's half. A turn and an attempted shot from Spain, and again Mendes tries to spin and shoots. The shot does eventually come in from Canestro, easily claimed by Chadwick above his head. Leone clips it long, and it's overhit and out towards the Spanish subs in the red tracksuits and the coaching staff. As they make a change, Canestro, who's been very impressive at the back for Spain, makes way. Cornejo comes on, one of the Cornejo brothers.
Juan Miguel Fuentes Conejo, to be exact. And number 9 comes on, looks like he's going to play in a deep lying role. England also bring on Josh Pugh. 33-year-old is calling for the ball on the far side. If they can find him, they can't. And actually it's cut out by Spain, who could score here and punish them, but they don't. It was a poor pass in the end from Cruz. He was looking for Carlos Mendes inside the penalty area, but he just didn't get the angle right, and it sailed out for an England restart as the shot is driven in from Pratt. Snapshot on the turn from a good 15 metres out. And it's comfortably caught in the end. It's a good game, this. 1-1. Could go either way at this stage as Pratt inside the centre circle. Can only find touch on the far side. Again, the Spanish team not happy with the ball. Replacement called. One is the score. Spain have a kick in on the far side, their left. Work it to this near side, it's intercepted by McDonald. Now it's back with Spain. Foot in there from Gibbons. Prevents the Spanish attack down the right-hand side. This stand on this near side is packed out. So, 99% England fans, and it's England on the offensive here with McDonald. Can't trap it back, and it's Spain who force it back to their goalkeeper. And now break down the left-hand side. Ball played across goal, pulled back by Spain from the right-hand side. It's a good move that is eventually knocked into touch by England. Spain have this kick in. It's rolled back to Conejo. Good 1-2 and a low shot saved by Chadwick. Pugh can complete the clearance over halfway. Run into touch by McDonald. Another shot on target from Spain. Past the halfway mark in the first half. It's 1-1. Scooped ball downfield by Serda. Picked up by Alonso. And back to Conejo. Cut out by Gibbons. Spain have a kick in the right midfield position for them. So they're in England's half. They work it to the other side. Chance of a shot perhaps by Canestro. Goes across goal. Cleared away. Important intervention by McDonald. You have Serda just behind him. More defensive work for England to do here, though, as the ball scooped into their penalty area, but it's straight to Chadwick. Underarms it to Josh Pugh. Pugh to Gibbons. Now Pugh on the edge of his own penalty area, central position, rolls it forward, looking for Pratt, who's bundled to the ground. Home fans want a free kick. The referee says no. Serda, the number 2 for Spain, finds Conejo. Number 9 for the Spanish side. It's been solid since coming on. It's, Spain squander possession on the far side. It's a kick in that Pugh takes to Gibbons. Good turn from Pratt, but now he's robbed of the ball on halfway, and Spain can come forward here. The shot driven in and well saved by Chadwick. Good effort on goal from Mark Lados Cruz, who is now coming off. Making way for the goal scorer Martinez. He's going to take this corner. But Cruz with the drive, right-footed, forcing Chadwick into a save down to his right-hand side. England make a couple of changes. Spinks back on, Leone back on, Pugh makes way. as does Doug Pratt. Spinks forward, fizzes the ball towards McDonald on the halfway line, but it's out of play on the far side. 1-1. Just shy of 12 minutes in this first half. Here's Martinez, who equalised for Spain. Nips it through the legs of Spinks. He likes that. Gets it back. Martinez scores in off the inside of the right-hand post. Martinez, that's brilliant. You have to say, that is a fantastic goal from the Spanish number 10. A nutmeg, a 1-2, and a finish off the inside of the right-hand post. Spain come from behind to lead England by 2-1. Credit to Oliver Rodriguez Canestro as well, the number 3 with the neat layoff, but that was all about Martinez. He's a fabulous player. England just struggling for a bit of rhythm at the moment. Gibbons tries to find Leone down the left-hand side, but overhits it, and it's through to Spanish goalkeeper. Fizzes the ball forward. The ball did bounce before it got past the halfway line, though, so it's a perfectly fine throw. That's the rule. The goalkeeper's throws have to bounce before they cross the halfway line. As the referee will intervene. England make a change. Gibbons makes way for Paul McHugh. John McDougall, the England captain, about to receive this kick in the right back position. Chips a 10-metre ball forward, but it drifts out of play on the far side, despite the best efforts of Harry McDonald. So England, 32 seconds was all they needed to take the lead, but they're now trailing by 2-1 against Spain. So they have an upset on the cards here. England ranked second in the world, remember, Spain 6th. But in the evidence of the first half, pretty evenly matched. Here's McDougall. Chips the ball to Leone, penalised for a handball. In the left wing position, Adam Leone. So it's a free kick to Spain. Juan Miguel Fuentes Conejo will take it. And number 9 switches the play over to the far side. Clipped forward by Serda. Intercepted by England, who break up this attack. Here's Spinks. Number 11 backpedals and rolls it to his goalkeeper, Miles Chadwick. Here's Leone, left-hand side of the pitch. Pass forward by McDougall. He's cut out by Spain, and a foul committed there by Harry McDonald on Cornejo. Free kick to Spain. Second foul by England in this first half. 7 minutes left on the clock of the first half. 20 minutes per half, remember. Free kick to be taken by Spain. They roll it back into the centre circle. Now across to Martinez. He's got 2 goals and he's eyeing a hat-trick here. It's saved by Chadwick, and the touch was outside the penalty area in the opinion of the referee. Chadwick is shown a red card, and things are going from bad to worse for England. Well, Miles Chadwick devastated as he left the field there. There are 3 officials on the pitch, so they tend to have every angle covered. Not sure if the replay fully showed whether the touch was indeed outside the penalty area, but Miles Chadwick shown a straight red card. Have another look at the replay. I think the decision looks like it's the correct one. It's marginal, but it did look like the touch was outside the penalty area. And Chadwick is off. Josh Pugh comes on. Timeout called by Spain. They want to make sure they get this set piece correct. So we've got a minute's timeout here. And they're going to try and create something from this set play. Spaniards gathered in a huddle with their coaching staff, leading by 2-1. A recap of the goals that we've seen so far in this game. 32 seconds in, Pratt turning the ball in from a Harry Gibbons cross. England were fantastic out of the blocks, but Martinez turning the ball in from Mendes got Spain level, and then this was brilliant from the Spanish number 10. Earlier in that passage of play, he nutmegged an England player, continued his run, worked to 1-2. And the timeout is finished. Spain lead by 2-1. Here comes the restart. Work through the legs and over the bar by Martinez. Over Jack Walsh's crossbar, the England replacement goalkeeper. England with just the 3 outfield players at the moment, but here's Pratt on the edge of the penalty area. You're going to have to cover a lot of ground here. Gibbons, Pugh and Pratt are the only outfield players at the moment for England because of that red card to Miles Chadwick. Here's Jack Walsh. Passes it forward, but it's into a vacant space. And it's away through to his opposite number 1, Jorge Torres Fernandez. Canestro to the dangerous Martinez, eyeing a hat-trick. Effort blocked. Here's Pugh, just launches it downfield. Here comes Spain down the right-hand side. Canestro. Shot comes in from Mendes. Brilliant block from Josh Pugh. Roars his approval. England fans trying to keep morale up. They're player light at the moment. Here's Canestro. Spain working the way round the penalty area, not kept in there by Serda. Reminder that England just have to survive for the 2 minutes or until Spain do score. They haven't yet since Miles Chadwick's red card. So survival for a couple of minutes. Still a few seconds left of that for England to try and keep it to 2-1 as Serda rolls the ball across goal. So close to making it 3-1 there. Found himself in space at the back post. The ball was flashed across from the left-hand side of the penalty area. England living dangerously. Thumping header there by Eduardo Fuentes Conejo. Josh Pugh will take this kick in to Gibbons. Back to his goalkeeper, Walsh. Walsh knocks it long. England trying to keep it to 2-1 whilst they have the numerical disadvantage. Spain forcing them back, pinning England back inside the penalty area. Spain, can they work something with Serda's cross? No, they can't. It's charged down on the right-hand side. They go down the left this time. Pugh closes down, but can't prevent Canestro collecting the ball. Now across to
Cornejo, back to Canestro, snatches at the shot and it's wide. Steve Daly, the England coach on the far side, geeing his players up, keeping them going. 150 caps, 9 World Championships behind him. He knows what it takes to win big games, and this is another one. But it's England who trail by 2-1, and the shot comes in, well parried away by Walsh. Shot was from Cornejo. England now back up to 4 outfield players. They've survived the 2 minutes. Oh, what a touch from Serda. What a cross, and it's over the bar. That was an important intervention there. A diving Doug Pratt, stopping Trevelyan from tapping in. It's a corner, but England's goalkeeping issues continuing here. Jack Walsh looks like he's picked up a minor injury. Josh Pugh makes way. Good work from Pugh. He was a warrior in those 2 minutes. As Liam Spinks comes on in his place. Spain leading England by 2-1. We've got 4.5 minutes left of the first half. Breathless stuff at times. Incident-packed. 3 goals, 1 red card. England getting through that 2 minute sin-bin period. Spain have a corner though. They roll it back on the edge of the area, cut out by England, stabbed away for a kick into Spain. Halfway through England's half. Rolled back to Canestro inside the centre circle. The Spanish captain doesn't see a path forward, so goes back to his goalkeeper. Now Canestro on the edge of his penalty area. A little scoop pass hits the hand of Liam Spinks. He says it was inadvertent, but hand was in an unnatural position there. And the decision goes against the England number 11. Four fouls now for England in this first half. Something they're going to have to keep an eye on. Shot comes in, good save, down to his left by Walsh. Pulled back from the byline by Serda and claimed by Walsh. After a foot in there from Harry Gibbons. Walsh's distribution just lets him down slightly there. It's fizzed a throw downfield, goes out of play for a kick in to Spain. Ball's knocked long by Spain, but all the way through to Jack Walsh, the number 1. Gibbons up to halfway, cut out by Spain. Here's Serda. Plays it infield. Now back to Fuentes Cornejo. Daniel Alonso down the left-hand channel. Through it goes to Jack Walsh in the England goal. Underarm throws it quickly to Harry Gibbons. Over halfway. He dribbles, finds Spinks. He's got Pratt inside the penalty area. Can't quite find him with the cross. See the red line above England's name on the top left-hand corner of your screen. It's because of that red card that they were given, brandished to goalkeeper Miles Chadwick for handling outside his penalty area. England back to the full contingent, no, and could equalise here, but it's a very brave save at the feet of Liam Spinks. That is incredibly brave goalkeeping from Jorge Fernandez. It looked like Spinks was going to be able to turn and stab home from a matter of a metre out. But Fernandez dived down to his left at the feet of Spinks and prevented a certain goal. Spain 2, England 1 still. Just over 3 minutes left in this first half here in Warsaw. The IBSA World Games 2023. First time World Games have been held in the UK. Opening ceremony takes place on Friday. Birmingham Symphony Hall. Should be a great occasion. The blind games and now the partially sighted games have been started ahead of the opening ceremony and got underway on Monday. This is the first day, though, of the partially sighted tournament. Just a men's tournament this year. There is a blind women's competition, but unfortunately at the moment not a partially sighted
international one in these games. The Paralines tried to work it down the right-hand side with Harry Gibbons. The ball's cut out. Gibbons will take this kick in from the far touchline. The blue court. That's nice from Gibbons. Edge of the penalty area, drives in a shot. Jorge Fernandez saves the shot and then roars. Passion shown by the Spanish number 1. Gibbons, nice bit of footwork there. It was goal bound, but it was straight at Fernandez. He got his body in the way and prevented an equaliser for England. Gibbons smashes the ball across goal, though, looking for Doug Pratt, the combination that worked for England's opener. Oh, what a touch that was from Gibbons, and then Spinks tries to fire it across to Pratt. It deflects out and spins away for an England ball. Kick in, close to where the corner will be taken. In fact, it did actually go out for a corner, which Spinks is going to take. Liam Spinks back to Pratt, miscues his cross, and it allows Spain to clear their lines. Serda, the number 2 with the white shoes on. Poor pass forward there by Canestro, who apologises to his goalkeeper. Gibbons gives it to Lyonnais on the edge of his own penalty area, but it's back with Spain in a dangerous position, left wing. They'll try and find a cross, and they do to Canestro. Canestro with a shot, stabbed and saved, parried away. The ball's still alive inside the penalty area, and England have to concede a corner. Jack Walsh, sprawling save to his right-hand side from that low shot. Spain with this corner, back to the dangerous Martinez. Now Canestro with a first-time drive over the bar. Be an England restart. Just over 2 minutes left of this first half. Spain 2, England 1. Doug Pratt, the England goal scorer. Sol Zamora Martinez with the 2 Spanish goals. England had to play 2 minutes with 3 outfield players due to the red card shown to Miles Chadwick as Gibbons goes to ground. He's clutching his face and the referee shows a yellow card. To Juan Antonio Almeida Galvez, the number 11. For Spain. Just their second foul of the first half. England have a free kick 10 metres out from the hockey-sized goals. The goal away to our left, being defended by Fernandez. One of the volunteers just mopping up the sweat after that collision. So it's a direct free kick that England have here. Gibbons can strike for goal. It's a little bit further now than the 10 metres. It's, I'd say, about 13 metres out. England's number 4 slips as he goes to shoot. And it does look to be a bit of moisture on the surface over there, and that's unfortunate for Harry Gibbons. And England have to start again with Spinks with this kick in on the near side, the England left, just inside their own half. Lyonnais tries to push it and run down the far side, but he's beaten to it by Martinez, who hacks the ball away to Gibbons. Now with Spinks, the left back position for England. Gibbons, centre of the pitch. Pratt, who's facing his own goal and forced to retreat to his goalkeeper Jack Walsh. Down the line for England, but Spinks' pass can't reach Doug Pratt. It's out for a Spain kick in. And they replace their captain Canestro with number 9 Juan Fuentes Cornejo. Spain with the ball at their feet, in the shape of the man who's got a brace to his name, Martinez. And
The ball was still moving as he tried to take that kick in. I think he's going to get another go at it. Midway through the England half, down the Spain right-hand side. Number 10, Martinez. Down the line, first time cross in from Galvez is closed down. And the white shirts of England, and it's out for a corner. Galvez over this corner though. Rolls it back, first time drive from Martinez is blocked. And number 10 gets it back though, just inside England's half, centre of the pitch. Rolls it forward, looks for the return ball, gets it, but has to check his stride and retreat. On the left-hand side, he tries to push it past Spinks. Spinks equal to it, but Martinez, he's a great mover across the surface. He really is very, very quick. Spain with Cruz in this near touchline. Inside England's half. That's Conejo. Now over to Martinez. Wide left. Shadowed there by Spinks. Spinks stubs it into touch, where the England subs are sitting down with the yellow bibs on. Spain pressing in these closing seconds. Into the final minute. Spain leading by 2-1 here in Walsall. They've got a kick in as well in an advanced position. It's going to be rolled back to Fuentes Conejo. Deflection on his first time effort. Off Doug Pratt and out for a Spain corner. Galvez with the corner, gets it back, scuffs his shot. England don't clear it though. Galvez loses the ball under pressure from Leone. And Leone's going to take this kick in, but he's deep in his own half. And England clear their lines, but it's kicked all the way through to the Spanish goalkeeper. Here's Martinez in the left-back position at the moment, dropping deep and loses the ball to Spinks. Spinks has got Pratt in field, but he can't find him. It's intercepted, and now Spain can counter-attack. That's a good ball through. And it goes through the legs of Jack Walsh, who just does a step over under pressure from Galvez, who couldn't quite latch onto that through ball. And England breathe a sigh of relief. Swift counter-attack very nearly cost them. That is the last bit of action in the first half. England, ranked second in the world, are going to have to come from behind if they're to beat Spain here in the West Midlands. It's Doug Pratt who got them underway, but as you can see, it's the Spaniards who are the happier of the teams at the interval. 10-minute break between the two halves. Here are the goals that we've seen. 32 seconds in, that was all it took for the host nation to get the home crowd on their feet. Doug Pratt scoring. But after the fizz ball in by Mendes, Martinez rifled the ball into the roof of the net. And then look at this from Martinez. The 1-2 and the shot off the inside of the post, beating Miles Chadwick, who was shown a red card in that first half. England had to play with 3 outfield players for 2 minutes, as per the rules. They survived those 2 minutes, but couldn't get an equaliser once they were back to the full complement of players. So work to do for the host nation. It's been a really, really interesting watch. And there's more to come in the second 20 minutes. For now, we're going to take a break here at the University of Wolverhampton Walsall campus. We hope you enjoyed the coverage so far. Stay tuned for the second half. We're going to take a break with the score. Spain 2, England 1.
IBSA, International Blind Sports Federation, presents, with the support of the International Paralympic Committee, IBSA Anti-Doping App, the first application of its kind in the Paralympic movement, specifically designed for blind and visually impaired people. Athletes, coaches, medical staff, managers, and the public in general now have a powerful tool to stay focused on the principles of clean sport. Scrolling down the main menu, You can find all the important themes you need to know to play fair and be alert to testing procedures and necessary adaptations for athletes with visual impairments. IBSA gives top priority to anti-doping control, being the only international federation with 3 sports in the Paralympic family: goalball, football, and judo. IBSA anti-doping app has external links, namely to WADA, where our sport agents can always find the most updated information, especially the list of prohibited substances and methods. Glory in sport can only be achieved by the athlete's awareness of their rights and responsibilities. You can find them on the IBSA anti-doping app. IBSA is continuously promoting anti-doping education to all its affiliate athletes and sport agents, not only about the consequences of the use of doping and the risk of using supplements. IBSA believes that education is the major tool to fight doping in sport. Informed athletes can make better decisions. Download the app now at the usual operating system stores.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have seen history being made today.
Such a great team at these championships.
IBSA. Beyond sight. Feel the sport.
Welcome back to our live coverage of the IBSA World Games 2023 in Birmingham. We're to the northwest of Britain's second city for the partially sighted men's football competition, hosted by the University of Wolverhampton's Walsall campus. And the Spanish players are out getting ready for the second half. They're leading by 2-1. Doug Pratt put England, the host nation, ahead after 32 seconds, but Spain came back strongly. 2 goals from their very impressive number 10, the Maestro Martinez. I did mention at the start that it's 20 minutes per half, but because of the stopwatch stopping every time the ball is out of play, and the ball was out of play quite a bit in that first half, particularly when England were down to 3 outfield players after the red card to Miles Chadwick. It meant that the first half lasted an hour. So concentration and fitness levels really tested for these players. It is really high level of competition. World Games as England return to the pitch, the indoor futsal pitch here at the University of Wolverhampton. The 2 big wolves over on the far side, emblem synonymous with that city. England back out, trailing by 2-1. They've been set the target to win this competition. The next match is tomorrow as well, so a quick turnaround. Taking on France, who lost to Italy today by 3-2. Italy take on Spain tomorrow in Group A. There's one Group B match, which is Ukraine, the world number 1 ranked side, against Turkey. Ukraine, we saw earlier, were really, really good. Really impressive, incredibly well drilled. They're going to be hard to stop in this tournament. England might need to keep an eye on the foul count in this half. They got up to 5 in that second half, which is in the first half, sorry, which is the last one before the 6th. And from the 6th onwards, you concede a 10-metre penalty with each foul you commit. So if they concede a 6th foul, it resets at half-time. So they're back to 0. But if they concede 6 fouls in this half, that will result in a 10-metre penalty, as will the 7th and 8th and so on. The same rules apply, of course, for Spain, who are kicking from right to left in this second half, and very nearly score through Martinez, who latched onto the ball from Mendes inside the penalty area, diverted it goalwards, opened up his body, but Jack Walsh made the save, and it rolls out for a corner. Lovely little pass, threaded through, and Martinez very nearly made it 3-1. It might have been hard to come back from. Corner is taken, blasted over by Canestro, over Jack Walsh's goal. England starting the second half with Jack Walsh in goal, Harry Gibbons as number 4, Harry McDonald number 5, Adam Leone number 10, and Doug Pratt the goal scorer number 6. Spain starting with number 10, Sol Zamora Martinez, the double goal scorer. Number 10, they've got number 11, Juan Antonio Almeida Galvez, who's about to take this kick in, to number 3, Oliver Rodriguez Canestro. And the final man, outfield anyway, is Carlos Garcia Mendes. He's the number 6. So they're starting the second half as they started the first, with their number 1, Jorge Torres Fernandez in goal, in the all yellow away to our right-hand side. Spain kicking from right to left. England in their home kit of white shirts with blue trim, 3 lines on their chest, the dark blue shorts and the white socks. Spain in their change kit of black shirts with gold numbers on the back, white shorts and black socks.
Sol Zamora Martinez. He was brilliant in the first half, and he takes this kick in from inside his own half. Back to the goalkeeper it goes, who can only find touch behind Galvez. England have an opportunity here to do something. Find an equaliser through Adam Leone. They're making a change though. Doug Pratt goes off. Liam Spinks on. Rolled back by Leone to Gibbons. Now Spinks hugging the right touchline. Move breaks down and it's back with Spain. Close to the edge of their penalty area. They work it over the halfway line down their left. Galvez runs into trouble. Here comes Spinks. Gets towards the edge of the penalty area. Tackled. Spain hack it away. Only as far as Leone. Save. Fumbled out by Fernandez. Corner to England. 2-1 they trail. We played a minute and a half of the second half here at Walsall. Rolled back to Leone. Adam Leone can't keep it in. And decent chance goes begging there for England to try and get an equaliser early in this second half. They've started brightly. There's McDonald. Leaves it for Leone. Nice footwork. Gets to the edge of the area. Now McDonald. Can he pull it back from the byline? He goes for goal from an acute angle. It's blocked by the goalkeeper. And away comes Spain. Over the halfway line. McDonald tracks back and then treads on the ball. Hands on hips, but that was good tracking back from the England number 5, Harry McDonald. Spain have the ball on halfway, far side, they're right. Now switch to the left-hand side and Martinez cuts infield, offloads it. He runs into the England half as they try and build down the centre, Spain, but it's cut out. And here's Gibbons striding forward. Here's Leone, tight angle across goal, just wide. That was good play from England. Gibbons with the outside of the foot to Leone, who was inside the penalty area. The angle was against him. Not sure if he was looking for Gibbons, who'd continued his run. But anyway, the ball went across, flashed across the face of goal. But here's McDonald on halfway for England. Got Leone up ahead of him, but the pass isn't good. And frustration for England there, as that one comes to nothing. Spain make a couple of changes. On comes Serda for Canestro, and the dangerous Martinez goes off as well. Very calm presence at the back, though, has been Juan Miguel Fuentes Conejo, and he's the number 9, the only player in Spain's half, and gets the ball now. Clips it forward. Intercepted by Spinks. Roar from the crowd. Here comes Leone. He's challenged. Kick in for England. The referee just wants a word there with Carlos Garcia Mendez, who, after conceding that kick in, just sort of darted towards the subs bench. England had to pause before taking the kick in, which McDonald takes on this near side now. Gibbons with the low drive is deflected away by Conejo off the heel, and away for another kick into England over on the far touchline. The England left, it's going to be taken by Liam Spinks. Spinks back to Harry Gibbons, the number 4. Right-footed drive, top corner, tipped over. Great strike from Harry Gibbons. Great power generated. Fine save by Jorge Torres Fernandez. And the corner is straight to Fernandez, who can't believe his luck and underarms it to Conejo. Overlapping run down the right-hand side. Good challenge comes in there from Paul McHugh on as a England change. Prevented a shot on target for Crevean, but it is a corner to Spain. It's going to be taken by Hector Garcia Serda.
And there's the drive, and it's not far away. Fierce shot there from Cornejo. From deep, it seemed to rattle the outside frame of the goal. It was pulled back to him. He was a good 11 metres out. Lashed it just wide of the left-hand post of Jack Walsh. Now, Jack Walsh didn't start the game. It was Miles Chadwick. I mentioned Chadwick was sent off in the first half, and Chadwick desperately disappointed. Adjudged to have handled the ball outside his penalty area. It looked to be the correct decision on the replay, and unfortunately for Chadwick, he will miss the game against France tomorrow. It incurs an immediate one-match suspension, so not only forced off early in this game, but he won't play any part tomorrow. So disappointment for Miles Chadwick. Hopefully he gets to play a part in the latter stages of the competition. Liam Spinks to Leone, the number 10. Tries to fire it into the penalty area where Paul McHugh was awaiting the ball, but it's blocked by Spain. Out for a kick-in on this near touchline. The England right. Played 3.5 minutes of the second period. Spain 2, England 1. Spinks to Gibbons on halfway. Switches the play over to the far side, and Paul McHugh. McHugh to Gibbons. Still pinned on halfway at the moment are England. Leone tries his luck from range, and it's way over the left-hand corner of the bar. Spain forced to stab it into touch on this near side. Juan Cornejo. Safety first approach there under a bit of pressure, so it's an England kick in. Here's Gibbons, switches it to the far side, the England left. Here's McHugh, now Gibbons. Opens up his white trainer and plays it to Leone, who found McHugh. Deflection on his cross, that'll be a corner. England trailing by 2-1. The host nation roll it back to Leone, the number 10. Now McHugh tries to find Gibbons, but it's intercepted. McHugh snaps back at Creveillon, but it's Spain who have possession. Down their left-hand side with Cerda, the number 2. Exchanges passes with Cornejo. Now Cornejo over to the far side, but England cut the ball out, and there was a clear shirt pull there, spotted by the officials. Daniel Creveillon, the guilty party, tugging at the shirt of Harry Gibbons. Leone makes way for Doug Pratt, the England goal scorer. Pratt, an early touch after coming on, can't bring it down. Paul McHugh's pass asked too much of him. Spain leading by 2-1. It was their first foul of the second half. England still to commit one. Here's Pratt, latching onto a loose ball midway through Spain's half, central position, forced to retreat to McHugh, and McHugh can't keep the ball in. Great home support here in the West Midlands. Steve Daly's side, high aspirations in this tournament, but they're 2-1 down as Gibbons commits a foul. Trips Creveillon. Almost in line with the England penalty area, close to the far touchline, the Spain right. Looks like it's going to be rolled back to Juan Cornejo. The number 9 looks poised and ready to fire in a shot. We've already seen him line one up. It was rattled narrowly wide. Here comes Cornejo. This time it's blocked by Gibbons. Still, the ball is alive. England are able to run it clear. Looked like a pullback there from Mark Cruz, and it is. England get the decision. Second Spain foul. England have that one foul. It was committed just a moment ago as well, as Captain John McDougall comes on. McDougall on for Harry Gibbons. Liam Spinks
number 11 for England. Back to McDougall. Looking for options upfield. Can only find a Spain chest as Serda chests it out for an England kick in front of the England bench. The two subs benches and coaching staff swap. And we're facing the other half during the first 20 minutes. Doug Pratt tries to spin away from two black shirts, can't do so. Fired away by Spain, downfield. It'll be a kick in to England. We've played 5.5 minutes of the second half. No goals since the restart. Spain still leading by 2-1. Martinez with a brace. After Doug Pratt got England an early lead. Here is Pratt, back to goal. 12 metres out. Dispossessed. Here comes Spain. That's a brilliant bit of footwork, but a great save by Jack Walsh denying Cornejo. That was so clever from Cornejo. The way he manoeuvred a shot there with the outside of his boot. Tried to work the angle and play it across Jack Walsh, who stuck out a left leg and kept it to 2-1. Here is Cornejo, though. Sets up Serda with a shot. Drives back across goal. And it's wide. Been really impressed with Spain's number 9, Juan Fuentes Cornejo. Started the game on the bench, but every time he's been on, he's dictated the tempo, and he's obviously got a good shot on him as well. And just as I say that, he's been withdrawn, so Spain shuffle the pack, but the dangerous Martinez is on now. Man with the lime green boots. He's going to take this kick in midway through England territory, down the Spain left. Martinez to his captain Canestro. Broken up by England. Here's Pratt on the counter-attack. A touch just lets him down. And Martinez got the ball off him, but the referee's whistle has gone. And it's a Spain infringement there. So it's a foul as John McDougall sprints off. Harry Gibbons comes on for this set play. So Spain up to 3 fouls accumulated in this second half. 2 more and they're on their last warning. Gibbons has a one-man wall in front of him. 12 metres out, fires it! Well saved by Fernandez. Away to his right-hand side. Real venom on that shot from Harry Gibbons. England kick in, though, close to where the corner is taken. Gibbons receives the pass, tries another shot, and it's deflected away, and manages to land in England's half on this near side. Closest to the stand where the supporters are sitting on benches. Lots of England flags draped on the metal bars. Spinks loses the ball. Here comes Spain. Dangerous. Mendes! Well saved by Jack Walsh. Low down to his left at that near post. England have this kick in to defend. Deflection on the shot from Canestro, the captain. He feels it came off an England player last, and that's the decision. A corner. Corner to Spain, who lead by 2-1. Martinez goes for a 1-2 with his captain, but the captain, it was a bit of a double bluff. Canestro then turned and shot at Jack Walsh, who claimed it pretty comfortably in the end. Martinez with some trickery over on the far side, gets it away from Spinks and wins a kick in for his side. 10 metres into England's half. Juan Galvez takes it. Ball's rolled across goal, fired away by Jack Walsh into touch on the far side. Canestro for Spain. to this near touchline of Martinez. He's got 2 goals already. Can he get a third? He's looking for a 1-2 there again. But, England deal with that comfortably in the end. Gibbons has gone back off. John McDougall, the skipper, is on. He stood on the edge of the penalty area. As Spain have a kick in just inside England's half and the Spanish left. Spinks nearly stole in there to nick the ball away, but here come England, edge of the area, shot comes in, off balance, tumbling effort there from Harry McDonald. He was under pressure and screwed the shot just wide. Canestro, scooped pass forward, downfield, missed kick from McDougall, allows Spain in, but there's a save there from Walsh. Pull back, and an effort deflected, blocked on the line by Walsh. England run it clear, but living dangerously. Carlos Mendes has been a live wire down this left-hand side. It was his initial shot, and then the pullback that Galvez nearly converted as England make a change. Harry McDonald goes off. Adam Leone returns to the fold. England have the kick in, but immediately squander possession. It's with Martinez midway through his own half down the Spanish left. Canestro over to the far side, miscue by Galvez, allows the ball to squeeze under his trainer as McDougall makes way for Gibbons as England prepare this kick in. Gibbons collects possession, it's taken off him by Mendes, who's got a clear run at goal, finds Martinez, saved and hacked away by England. Martinez was one-on-one with Jack Walsh, but Walsh got his positioning right, made himself big, and denied Spain a third goal. Martinez, he fancied him to wrap up his hat-trick there, right-footed, but not to be, and it's still 2-1. Here's Josh Pugh, brought on, he's in the centre circle. Leone, now Doug Pratt. Pratt beats his man. Pulled back shortly there by Martinez. Martinez allowed to carry on. Squares it to Mendes. Drives in a shot that's wide. Two-1 it remains. Leone collects the ball from Jack Walsh, finds Pugh in the left-back slot for England. First time ball is misplaced, and it's out for a Spain kick-in, just inside England's half. Amin Barada brought on as a sub. First time we've seen him today. The Spanish number 8. The ball is whacked away by Jack Walsh all the way through to his opposite number, Fernandez. Underarm throw to Martinez. Beautiful balance, but loses it. Leone, number 10. Left-footed drive is saved away to his right-hand side by Fernandez. Palmed away and into touch for an England kick-in. Crowd really trying to get behind the host nation. First time they've played in front of a home crowd in such a championship since 2004. A major tournament, that was in Manchester. Kick-in comes to nothing, it's clipped over the bar by England. And Fernandez will take this restart. Canestro scoops it forward. Pugh's there to intervene. Pugh tries to muscle the ball away from Barada. Wins a kick-in for his side. Here's Josh Pugh, brilliant stand-up comedian. Local lad, back to Harry Gibbons. To Leone. Leone miscontrols it, and it's out for a kick-in to Spain. Martinez takes it inside his own half. He's found his captain Canestro on the edge of his own penalty area. Good play by Hugh, gets it away from Martinez and battles away, and there was a foul there on Pugh by Barada. That's the fourth Spanish foul in this half. Pugh makes way. As England bring on McHugh and Liam Spinks. Harry Gibbons to McHugh. Now Spinks inside his own half, left half position. Oh, he had a crossfield ball there. Allowed Mendes to steal a march on Gibbons, but Gibbons got back at him and rolled it back to his keeper. Living dangerously here again. McHugh again plays it across the face of goal. With a scoop forward to Leone, who tries to play it through the legs of the goalkeeper. The keeper comes to the edge of his area and saves, and then it's free to Mendes. Mendes drives across goal. There's Jack Walsh to intervene. One touch, and then clears it away downfield. Not sitting comfortably here, the England supporters. Spain continue to be a real threat. Mendes makes way. The number 6 has been lively in this second half for Spain. His place taken by Cruz, but at the other end it's Spinks. And McHugh finds his path to goal blocked by Barada. No foul. Spain counter-attack. McHugh gets back, finds Spinks. That's a lovely turn from Leone, away from Barada. Barada does well. Gets it back to his goalkeeper. Breathless stuff here as Martinez on the halfway line. Spain left. Now Canestro. Barada over the halfway. Poor pass forward. Can't find Martinez. Straight to Jack Walsh. England's number 1 in the sky blue kit. Finds Gibbons. Gibbons' pass is misdirected, but he picks up the loose ball. Gibbons tries to keep it in near side. Can't do so. It's a Spain kick in. Group A, partially sighted action here. Spain 2, England 1. We're into the final 10 minutes, so we've played 3/4 of the match. And Barada might make things worse for England here, but can't get away from McHugh. Wins a kick in for his side. McHugh then makes way for Josh Pugh. Pugh takes this kick in from inside his own half, left back position. Now Spinks. Spinks to Pugh. Look, goes for the 1-2. Gets a deflection. Out for a kick into England on halfway. Number 11, Spinks, back to McDougall. England captain. Red captain's armband on his left sleeve. Pugh offers a pass back. Pugh's going to pick up the loose ball here. Unless Barada gets to it first, which he does. Pugh then steps in. Taps it out for a Spain kick-in. Mark Cruz is going to take this kick-in for Spain. Finds his captain Canestro, sweeps the ball across to the far side. Back now with Cruz. Canestro inside his own half. Moves to the left wing. Gets away from Pugh. Canestro with the ball into the area through the legs of McDougall, but only as far as Jack Walsh. He was looking for Barada. England trailing by 2-1. Live here in Walsall, streamed around the world. Josh Pugh. Asking for the ball back from John McDougall, but McDougall goes to the far side. Leone, nifty footwork, but can't get past the second Spain player. Barada now, cuts in field. Chance of a shot perhaps from Serda. He's wide of the left-hand post of Jack Walsh. Hector Serda there. A right-footed effort that was always angling wide of the post. On comes Harry McDonald. Takes the place of Spinks. McDonald loses the ball though. And here's Barada, 10 metres out. Pugh, important intervention there. Spain come again through Cruz. Again, 10 metres out, central position, trying to fashion a shot. Pugh, important intervention. Here comes Leone, number 10. He's been forced away from goal. And it's good defending by Canestro, forcing him wide. The Paralions have a chance, though, to get an equaliser here with this kick-in from Josh Pugh. The referee not ready for it to be taken. It's going to be rolled back to Spinks. Will he go for goal first time? Pugh Rolls it back. Spinks hits it. I think that was going wide. Took a touch off Canestro anyway. And went out for an England kick in. Almost identical position, but on the opposite side. Pugh's going to take it. Right-footed. Takes it left-footed to Spinks. Now Pugh clips the ball infield, but it's cut out by Spain. They try to run it clear, but there's Harry McDonald to stop the attack. Serda will take this kick in for Spain. Inside his own half, left-back position. Spain work it across to the far side. That's a good turn from Mendes, away from Pugh. Mendes tries a shot. Pugh gets back at him with a brilliant intervention. Last-ditch stuff. It's a corner, though. England still trailing by 2-1. The corner is pulled back to Mendes, but the shot is dragged well wide. Not a clean connection on that one from Carlos Mendes. As England make a change, Spinks makes way. On comes the goal scorer, Doug Pratt. Seems a long time ago since he opened the scoring. 32 seconds in. Pratt tries a nifty turn away from his marker there. And he was pulled back by Marc Vlados Cruz, which means that Spain have committed 5 fouls. If they commit another one in this half, it will be a 10-metre penalty to England. So every foul from now on will be a 10-metre penalty to England, should Spain commit one. Pugh takes this free kick inside his own half. McDonald on halfway, switches the play over to the far side. There's Leone. Rolls it towards Pratt, but it evades him and goes out for a Spain ball. Spanish flag away to our right-hand side. Draped on a goal that's not being used below a basketball net. Spain knock it long. Finds Mendes. Tries to turn away from Pugh. Pugh, tenacious as ever. Stops Mendes getting through. It's going to be a kick into England, though. Sorry, to Spain, I should say. Cruz will take it. Back to Conejo. And then the shot driven in by Cruz is blocked by Pugh. Pugh now in the right back position. First time ball forward is cut out by Conejo. Juan Conejo. Back into the middle of the pitch with Serda. Serda finds Conejo to his left-hand side. Back to Serda. Retreating 10 metres from his own goal now. Conejo under pressure from Pratt. Forced to clear away. It falls kindly to McDonald. Can't get it past Fernandez. Leone managed to get it to McDonald inside the penalty area. That pass was cut out. But Spain keep their 2-1 advantage, and then there's a beautiful chipped attempt there at a goal from Mendes, and not far away. Received it back to goal, spun, tried to chip it over Jack Walsh. Too much height in the end, but wow, great technique. England can they equalise through Pratt. Spins, gets to the right wing. Shot, charge down, kick in. Home crowd cheering them on. Every attack. Exactly 6.5 minutes left on the watch. England trailing by 2-1 here in Walsall. Gibbons receives this kick in and shoots low. The referee's whistle has gone. And Spain make a change on the far side. Marc Cruz makes way for Saul Martinez. He's got 2 goals today. McDonald with this kick in. Gibbons this time goes high and over the bar. Gibbons steps in to win possession for his side and bursts down the right flank. Ball in, it's goal! Gibbons scores, what a goal! Broke up the play, down the right-hand side, burst in, down the right wing, fired a ball in low. Fernandez couldn't keep it out. Fernandez remonstrates with the referees. He feels that as the ball sprung loose, he was fouled. But the referee disagrees. Doug Pratt, did he get a final touch? He's claiming the goal, I think, Doug Pratt. One for the dubious goals committee, I think. But what I do know is that Spain 2, England 2 is the score. England have equalised. And listen to the home crowd now. Spain look a bit spooked by that equalising goal, a little bit rattled. Martinez, unlike him, gives away possession. Kick into England. Here's Gibbons. Absolutely brilliant burst from Gibbons. What a piece of play that was to get the equaliser. Leone could make it even better. It's parried away. Shot from 10 metres out. Fernandez not happy with the closing down. Spinks to take this kick in, 10 metres out. Gibbons goes for the first time shot. It's deflected away, and Mendes can break here. Plays it across to Martinez. Martinez blocked on the line. Brilliant, brilliant intervention from Leone. I think that would have beaten Jack Walsh. Martinez nearly scored a hat-trick. But the momentum seems to be with England. Here's Pratt on halfway. Plays it to Leone. Now Spinks hugging the right wing. Spinks goes infield to Pratt. Played against Pratt's shins, but he collects the ball again. Here's Pratt. Inside the centre circle is Gibbons. Gibbons to Pratt, who tries to drive in a left-footed cross. Can't do so. Now tries to squeeze it through the legs of Serda, but it only finds Fernandez. 2-2. 5 minutes left. Plenty of time to find a winner. Mendes for Spain, challenged by Gibbons. Much to the delight of the home crowd, but here's Martinez looking for Canestro. Picked off by Gibbons. He's got Leone to his left. Here's Leone. Adam Leone! Shot charged down by Martinez. Martinez on halfway. Still a live wire. There's Pratt closing down a clearance as Cornejo then is caught late by Doug Pratt. Cornejo holds his left shin. And that was a foul given against Doug Pratt. But a chance perhaps for everyone to catch their breath. Doug Pratt there. Boos from the home crowd. Timeout called. What a game. Spain 2, England 2. Let's look back at the equalising goal for England. Only goal in this second half. Fired across by Gibbons. Had it crossed the line before Doug Pratt slid in? I'm not sure. Definitely claiming it, like any good striker. But all credit to Harry Gibbons. Broke up the play inside his own half. Put the afterburners on down the right wing. Fired the low drive in. But Fernandez couldn't handle. Too hot to handle the shot. Inspirational stuff from Harry Gibbons. Spain 2, England 2. Home crowd loving it. Some young supporters in the colours of England. Down in the stand below us, cheering on. Sons and daughters of some of the England players here to watch their family members. Proud day for all the families as it's cleared away by Spain downfield to all the way through to Jack Walsh, the England goalkeeper. If you missed it earlier, England goalkeeper Miles Chadwick shown a straight red card for touching the ball outside his penalty area. He'll miss tomorrow's game against France. Now, Harry McDonald felt that that was a bit of a heavy challenge on him by Eduardo Cornejo. The referee disagrees. And one more foul, and It'll be a 10-metre penalty for England. Oh, Gibbons didn't need to put too much on that ball forward for Doug Pratt. He couldn't control it. If he had, he was in. But it was overhit, really. Here's Martinez on halfway. Bursts away from one England player. Spreads it across to Cornejo. What a finish that is from Juan Cornejo. That is a beautifully deft touch over the top of Jack Walsh. I said he had some quality on him, Juan Cornejo. And that is a beautiful finish, you have to say. Spain back ahead. They lead England by 3-2. What a clever finish. England doing it the hard way here. Great credit to Spain. Character they've shown in this game against a boisterous home crowd. Away from home, of course. And they lead by 3-2. Here's Doug Pratt. England forced back inside their own half, and Gibbons opens up his body, finds Spinks. But there's Martinez to get in the way. Martinez scrambles the ball into touch on the far side. On comes Paul McHugh. Takes the place of Doug Pratt. In fact, it's Harry McDonald who's made way. Doug Pratt still up front at the moment, waiting for a pass forward. At the moment it's with Spinks inside the England half. Paul McHugh's ball is asking a lot of Spinks to get onto, and he can't quite reach it. Cornejo. Eduardo Cornejo, not the goal scorer. His brother made that kick in just now. And Martinez, his pass closed down, but it's a kick into Spain on that far side, the Spanish right. That's a good swept pass forward, and it needed the intervention of Harry Gibbons to keep it away from Juan Cornejo. Spain gained ground, though. Down their left wing, they've got this kick in. Should be taken by Eduardo Cornejo. Bit of sweat on the blue indoor pitch here in Walsall, so it's being mopped up. As the drum beats and England try to get an equaliser. Eduardo Cornejo finds his brother, but it's cleared away by Gibbons downfield. Will reach Fernandez in the Spanish goal. Underarm throw to Cornejo. 3 minutes left. Spain leading by 3-2. Earlier on, it was the same scoreline. Italy beating France by 3-2. So as things stand, Italy and Spain top in the group. England, who play France tomorrow, hoping to snatch something in these final 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Gibbons to the far side of McHugh. Gibbons inside the centre circle. Passes to the right, gets it back. Spinks. Infield to Leone. Now Pratt. Across goal and in! Paul McHugh! He's injured, but he's the hero. Spain 3, England 3. What a move. As he slid in there, he just rolled his ankle. It looked painful for Paul McHugh. But that was a great move, and England had just rolled the dice in that move because they'd taken off Jack Walsh, the goalkeeper, brought on Adam Leone with the goalkeeping top on, but can play outfield, one of the rules of partially sighted futsal. It is a bit of a risk, because obviously Spain could break, and England didn't have anyone in their penalty area guarding the goal, but the risk paid off. Unfortunately, Paul McHugh is still down. He's off the pitch, away to our right-hand side. It was a close-range finish. I say, just seemed to land really awkwardly, and a bit of a twist on that left ankle. It's Spain 3, England 3. Saul Martinez
dispossessed by Josh Pugh. Crowd really up for this one. Just over 2 minutes left. 3-3. Martinez back to his captain Canestro. Down the right comes Spain. This is dangerous. Cut out by Gibbons, but a free kick. A kick in an advanced position for Conejo to roll it back to Martinez. Can't let him shoot. Martinez does shoot, and it's wide. 11 metres out. Gibbons tries to feed Leone, but the ball is cut out and fired across goal by Eduardo Conejo. Out for a England restart. 3-3. Still time to find a winner. 2 minutes and 2 seconds on the clock. Jack Walsh fizzes it down the line to Gibbons. I just wonder how instrumental having that extra outfield player on for that move for the equalising goal for Spain, for England. How instrumental that was to confusing the Spanish team. Here they come though, the Spaniards with a shot closed down by Leone. Pratt picks up the loose ball, breaks over halfway. Leone infield, but it's passed towards him, but Mendes is there to step in and clear into touch. 1 minute, 45 seconds left. As things stand, England will take a point from their opening game. Not a disaster by any means, but considering they're ranked second in the world, Spain sixth, they would have fancied their chances of starting off with 3 points. But they've got some defensive work to do here. Spain are attacking down their left. Laid off by Creveillon. And now Martinez, closed down by Pugh, and it allows Jack Walsh to pounce on the loose ball inside his penalty area. Picks it up, feeds Gibbons. Up to Pratt, on halfway, back to goal. Leone to his right. Decides to go to his left-hand side in Gibbons. Good clip ball forward to Leone. Leone tries a drive on the spin. It's palmed away and out for a corner. Josh Pugh makes way for Liam Spinks. 1 minute and 6 seconds left. We've been playing. Well, the match started at 5:30. It's now approaching 7:30 local time. Corner is taken back to Leone. There's a shot closed down. So it's another corner to England. Liam Spinks will take it. Leone's an option. Number 10 gets it. And it's easily cleared by Spain. Oh, and Gibbons. I thought he'd undercooked that pass back to his goalkeeper. Nearly allowing the intervention of Creveillon. And it's Spinks who builds an attack and finds Pratt. Good turn, good try. Just over. Lovely spin by Doug Pratt. 10 metres out, fired a left-footed drive over the bar. Goalkeeper Fernandez scrambling. Jack Walsh, the England goalkeeper, looks like he's suffering from a bit of cramp. Way to our left-hand side. Self-medicating at the moment. So we're just going to have a pause in play here. There's only 40 seconds left. There is time, definitely time, to find a winner. Spain make a change. He scored a brilliant third for them. Juan Miguel Fuentes Conejo comes back on for Daniel Creveillon. Here's Harry Gibbons in the right back position for England. Switches the play. Leone back to Gibbons. Still inside England territory. Looking for Leone down the right wing. Keeps it in, wins a corner. 26 seconds left. Spain 3, England 3. Partially cited World Championships 2023. Been a great game.
way to start the tournament. Leone, number 10, has a shot at goal, left-footed, deflected away, spins out for a England kick-in. More seconds evaporate. Just under 22 seconds remaining now. Gibbons collects this kick in, rolls it over to Leone. Adam Leone goes for a goal, beaten away at his near post by Fernandez. England pressing in these closing stages. Liam Spinks will take this corner, fires it in, it hits the back of Pratt's head, I think, and loops in the air, and Spain can launch one last counter-attack perhaps. They seem content to knock it around at the back, but now they go long to Canestro. Does he win a kick in for his side? Yes, he does. England need to concentrate here. They close it down. There's the klaxon. The end of the game. Spain 3, England 3. Honours even. Fantastic, fantastic occasion. Really enjoyed it. England roared into the lead inside 32 seconds, but were pegged back by the brilliance of Martinez, the number 10 for Spain, who really caught the eye. They got an equaliser through Harry Gibbons, although Doug Pratt was claiming it on the line. But Spain retook the lead, making it 3-2 through Juan Miguel Fuentes Conejo, before Paul McHugh converted from close range. Here are the goals. The early one turned in by Doug Pratt after Harry Gibbons fired it across from the kick-in. Set the home crowd alight. And this was the equalising goal. Good ball across from Mendes. There was Martinez. Brilliant scenes of celebration from Martinez. Then Martinez scored a wonderful goal. 1-2 on the edge of the penalty area. Found the net off the inside of the post. Miles Chadwick was sent off in the first half for England. England survived with 3 outfield players, kept it at 2-1 and equalised in the second half. Doug Pratt trying to scramble it in after Harry Gibbons did brilliant work. There's the wonderful finish by Juan Cornejo, chipping the ball over Jack Walsh, who only conceded 1. Then England, they put an auxiliary player on, not having a goalkeeper, and it paid off because Adam Leone played a part in the goal as Harry Gibbons squared it across for Paul McHugh to equalise, make it 3-3. McHugh picked up an injury in the action. Hopefully he's all right for tomorrow when England play France. I hope you've enjoyed the coverage. It's been brilliant. Really enjoyed the game. It's been 2 hours of roller coaster stuff. Full-time score. Spain 3, England 3. Day 1 of the partially sighted football has been fantastic. More to come tomorrow. As things stand in Group A, Italy 3 points, England and Spain 1 apiece. France still to get off the mark. It's England-France tomorrow. Don't forget to join us for that. The home crowd give the players a warm ovation as they make their way off the field. The Para-Lions have done incredibly well. The pressure of a home crowd hosting a major tournament for the first time since 2004. But they're off the mark. They did it the hard way. Join us again tomorrow when England take on France. Full coverage live from the University of Wolverhampton Walsall campus. I've been Rob Scanlon. Thanks for your company. Full time here. Spain 3, England 3. We'll see you soon.